It's understood that Hollywood sells Californication. Pay your surgeon very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that war you're waging? Firstborn unicorn, hardcore softcore. Dream of Californication. Dream of Californication.
Actually, this song sounds interesting.
You take a mortal man and put him in control. Watch him become a god.
No, Tommy, I can't hear you. Sorry, I was just doing a little bit of music before the stream.
Yo, what up, Ray?
Not much, just sending out the word that we are live.
Alright. Yeah, I can hear the music in the background. It's pretty loud.
Well, hang on, let me turn it down a little bit for you.
Its metal brain corrodes.
That's the power of JBL speakers, baby. That's the party box.
That's the,
fucking 120 is what that is. Fucking great little speaker. Just like the Pied Piper, let the revolution be. To the fucking eyeballs for this fucking bird. Oh, there we go. Welcome fucking in, Tommy. There we go.
Hey, yo, Ray, I gotta let you know, I'll probably gotta pop out around 8 o'clock. If we not,
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, if it's not over by then, so.
Of destruction. Alright. I
Hey, I
see.
me out
Oh,
there?
damn, 12 people. Holy shit. Try to take his balls. Wait a minute, what? Oh,
Yeah.
fucking the song. Okay. You try to take his balls. But no, welcome on in, everybody. Welcome
happening?
to what's going to be Concrete Chaos tonight. The Ringmaster Concrete, the ground is concrete, lots of concrete. And I paid a lot of money for this. Like, well, let's pause this music real quick and tell you a little bit about the match card that's going to happen tonight.
Wave, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you just fine. So, let's see here. Let's get through this match card real quick.
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you just fine.
Okay, so we got that's the Sunday Night Heat match card. We don't care about that right now. So we're gonna start off with a battle royal, as you can see. You know, with the likes of Derek Compton, David Pope, Brendan Kilos, X, David Cross, Tyler Starr, and James Coleman to start off the show tonight. Then we're gonna have a three-way dance with Sonya, a debuting KCJ, and Star-Lord. Then we're gonna have Thomas Hayes taking on Ryan Williams of the Gun Militia. We have a four-way, actually that's a three-way dance. Troy Sniper, James Coleman, and James Cameron, my bad, and Ty Smith Donnie Saban's going to take on Dalton Earring 101. We got a debuting tag team of the Certified Steppas taking on the house tonight. We got WC Dale Height taking on Bruce Mitchell. We have the Battle of the Tigers tonight. As we have Black Tiger taking on Silver Tiger, taking on Purple Tiger. I know, right? I'm excited for that. Amber Violet and Quinn Niles debut here tonight. 2 women debuting in the Asylum. We got Aura, the women's champion, taking on Jenna Larson. We got a 4-way dance as Chris Santana, Walter Wallace, Kayla Morrow, and Daniel Castle face off in our co-main event. And in our main event tonight, we will see a 10-man Hoss Fight Gauntlet to determine who's going to be the man that faces Karai at There Will Be Blood, which is going to happen next Friday here on Twitch. Live for all you wonderful people to see. Hello there. I believe I know who that is. RJ Live. I want to know who that is, actually. Whatever. Anywho. But no, we got a stacked show for you tonight. We got the one and only Tommy Turmoil.
You already.
And then we got Dex.
Yo, what up? Fuck Raven.
Yeah, fuck you too. You know what? I'm gonna kick you out of this goddamn commentator for that. Like,
Y'all ain't starting this right now.
Anywho, let's get into let's get into our first match of the night, our Battle Royal to open up the show here tonight. And I don't know why it still says Texford to death. I guess it's just a little bit of an error, but like, we're in a new arena, so.
What up, Mark Majors?
Yeah, what up, Mark? Anyway, 8 people to start off tonight in a Battle Royal. And guys, who do you have in this one? Yeah, a lot of promising stars in this one.
I'm going with X. You know, I'm more, in tune with X. You know, I think, I've seen a lot more of X than I have a lot of these superstars. So, I'm going to go with the familiar in this matchup.
You. Around the country.
I'm still trying to find out. I'm still trying to find everybody who in it.
Well, if you listen to Nevon Keys, there's the Italian Menace Derek Compton, there's Brandon Kilos in here. David Pope, he's known across the independent scene. Tyler Starr, I mean, he's in that Crucible X faction with fucking who is it?
Yeah, I know Tyler Starr.
Yeah. I don't know who his name is off the top of my head now.
Like the player up with Dexter. I'm gonna go with the familiar face. I'm gonna go with Tyler Starr in this one.
Alrighty, well, you listen to Never on Keys. Unk here, he's a veteran of this matchup. I'm afraid, Unk's not gonna be able to win this match. And this is concrete here in the ring. And well, Unk is old.
And is that Damian Cross? I didn't know Damian Cross still competed.
Yeah, Damian Cross is here. And Brandon Kilos gets eliminated, though, here for this matchup. Start of the show, I figured I'd give people that haven't been booked or in a hot minute or just in general, a matchup here.
Nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely not.
Unk is taking a fight to James Coleman here, and look at Unk go clothesline there. Unk's still kind of flexible, surprisingly. Holy shit. Unk hitting the splits on James Coleman, of all people. Of all people to be doing the splits too, you wouldn't think that Ulysses Never on Keys would be the one to do it. I think he'd throw a hip out or something in the splits, but he's just proving us wrong here tonight.
Oh man, what a show so far.
Just sound.
I mean, it's wrong, but that's what happened. I believe someone else just got eliminated here. This match. Yep, James Coleman just got eliminated. Hate to see that. We're down to the final 6 now? Final 5, maybe?
Did you have a pick in this match?
Well, the Italian Menace, who is Derek Compton, he's underneath the ring ropes right now. I have faith that he might be able to pick up a win here tonight, but then again, Unk is kind of showing out in this matchup right now. So I'm kind of torn between Derek Compton and Ulysses Never on Keys.
The Carson Wildcat, Justin.
I was just about to say, shout out to everybody that's joining us.
Yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in, all you lovely people that, from the Defiance Wrestling League over here on Twitch. You can watch them almost weekly. I want to say like Mondays and Tuesdays, and I think Thursday they have a show. I could be wrong. I got fucking updated my little mind schedule, but Derek Compton eliminated here, trying to eliminate David Pope from this matchup. Damian Cross on the top rope there by Ulysses Never on Keys. Tyler Starr goes over the top there by X and eliminated. And a 630 there by David Pope on a Derek Compton on the concrete.
There goes my pick. My pick just got tossed out.
Yeah, by
Derek
my
Compton
big X.
gets eliminated here. Yeah, X is still in this matchup, but not for long as he gets eliminated there by both David Pope and Damian Cross. And we're down to the final three here in this matchup. David Pope, Damian Cross, and Ulysses Never on Keys. Mondays and Thursdays. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wednesdays is Proving Grounds over on YouTube for the Defiance Wrestling League, which I highly recommend you go check them out. But wait a minute, roll up, but no. Damian Cross gets reversing David Pope here in this matchup, and Unk trying to get choked down in the corner here, but reversing Damian Cross. And Ulysses Never on Keys calling up for Damian Cross here. Right hand reverse there by Damian, calling up a tie-up. Irish whip, reverser, and Unk with a splash in the corner. And now a scoop, and I thought he was going to go for the slam, but delayed it a little bit now in the center of concrete here. And guys, concrete with chaos is tonight and everything. And then, next week we have, There Will Be Blood. And, I have a little bit of a rumor that matchups and everything are going to be on steel.
Okay.
Solid steel for everything. Solid steel floor, solid steel ring mat. Ulysses Never on Keys in trouble right now.
Carnage. I'm all for it.
And Unk got eliminated here from this matchup in the final three.
I didn't even know X got eliminated.
Oh,
man.
The grizzled veteran of this matchup.
No, us coming
almost
from
won it.
XNW, we used to the extreme every night.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when your Tech vs. Death and everything was boards and look, Lord Jesus Christ! Did you see that Mexican destroyer on the concrete?
Nowhere.
And David Pope might win this matchup here in the opener. Over the top goes Damian Cross, and it does indeed. David Pope picks up the win.
David Pope with the big win here.
Congratulations to David Pope.
What a matchup it was to start off the show for these 8 competitors here tonight.
Absolutely. Number 1 contender for the Horse Fight Championship.
We go on to our next contest here tonight. We got 3-way dance women's action now about to happen, guys.
Okay.
We got a debuting star here in the Asylum, KCJ. She's over in Defiance Wrestling League. She tears it up, too, over there in Defiance Wrestling League.
Okay.
I'm not going to pause the stream, so you guys can talk if you want amongst yourselves and whatnot, and talk amongst the fans.
I'm looking forward to getting our first look at KCJ.
Absolutely. What an XNW venom we had this past Thursday,
Absolutely phenomenal venom last night.
Oh, yeah, it was a fantastic time over there on SNW. I highly recommend you guys go check that out.
Yeah. Great night of action,
Too bad I wasn't on commentary, but that's fine. They keep locking me out every week. I don't know what that's all about, but
We was under strict orders from Travis.
yeah. Anywho, let's get into this 3-way dance.
I'm going with Sonya.
You want to go with Sonya in this one?
Yeah,
Who's going to go with Tommy?
Who is that in the purple?
That is Star-Lord.
Star-Lord and Scar-Lord?
He says,
Yeah, Star-Lord. That's her
Yeah, I
name.
didn't.
Star-Lord, yes, fuck
I
it,
didn't
why
want to
not?
pronounce her name wrong.
no, because you already did. You said Star Wars.
You already did. You did it worse than what Dex could have.
I'm not used to watching. My bad.
You Star Wars.
Is it
So I thought he said that
guys
first.
like Star Wars? As making her way to the ring in her Asylum debut. This is the Wildcat, Casey J.
The Wildcat.
No, I'm gonna go with Casey J in this one. I like Casey J in her debut.
You know, Casey J, you know, she's been kind of hard to beat over there in the Defiance Wrestling League. Very dominant competitor is Casey J. You know, she doesn't go down without a fight. I have a feeling
Absolutely.
she's not going to here tonight as well.
I had to see Casey J in the XNW arena or in the OMG Baddie Beatdown.
Mind you, I want you guys to know, she does wrestle with her glasses on. And they don't break. I don't know how she does it, but
she's official, man.
she wrestles with her glasses on.
He said it ain't no break.
They don't break.
Oh, she official.
I don't know what it is, but they don't break.
I prefer, if you was in there wrestling with some glasses, you need to walk out there with the Horace Grants on, the goggles.
Wow.
Way more reliable,
You right, but
No offense to no offense to Casey J, but just my opinion,
got them OSHA certified safety glasses on, like shit durable.
Absolutely.
especially during like
We either play basketball in them or do welding.
As making her way to the ring, this is the owner of EPW Wrestling. This is Star-Lord. And Star-Lord, she's had a great couple of matches here in the Asylum. She was also very close to winning a #1 contendership for the women's title at one point in time. Got beat by Aura in order to get the #1 contender spot, though. Aura now currently your Asylum Women's Champion.
Yeah, this is my first look at Star-Lord and Casey J. I'm looking forward to seeing both of these women in action.
Yeah, we apologize for the echo. We don't know what to do about it, to be fair.
Yeah, you can't really, blame her for taking a loss to Aura. Aura's a very skilled, difficult entertainer,
Very, very skilled entertainer is Aura.
Aura's tough.
Very skilled technician too as well, so she's not, Aura's not a slouch when it comes down to in-ring action.
Yeah, now we got, Scarlet, we got Casey J. The women's roster here in Asylum is ever so much evolving as of late.
Absolutely. We praise our women's roster at XNW all the time.
Absolutely, And speaking of our women's, we see her almost every Thursday night. The woman making her way to the ring here. You can go ahead, Raven. My bad. I ain't mean to steal your thunder.
No, you're fine. I wouldn't go ahead and announce it yet. She's not even on a ramp yet. Come on now. You gotta go through her whole entire entrance video here. That's not her.
Yeah, but like I was gonna say,
now,
here we go. It's Raven time now. Go ahead,
making
Raven.
her way to the ring, she is a member of the Bodega Baddies. This is Sonya.
Bodega Baddies.
Now, Sonya, I am familiar with.
Yeah,
very
Sonya, member of the Bodega Baddies. You see her, like you said, almost every week on XNW. She's trying to make a good run as a singles competitor. Not trying to rely on the likes of Aura or Sky by her side these days. But it's not going so great for her compared to like the Aura and Sky. Aura and Sky are champions.
Yeah,
Everybody got to
well,
find their
she's not.
footing. Everybody got to find their footing once you leave a tag team.
over the last 3 weeks, Sonya's really been able to branch out on her own in XW. She beat Kayla last night, the Queen of Extreme Champion. So
Absolutely. We all know the run Caleb been on at XMW.
not to mention, she's in a championship match tomorrow night at Digital Destruction. against Olivia
Yeah, the
Rose.
pay-per-view that was supposed to be Sunday, we moved it up to Saturday because of Father's Day. I don't celebrate it personally, but you guys probably do. So, Sonya taking out Casey J immediately off the bat here. Sonya trying to make an early offensive maneuver here in this match, but Sonya gets taken down there by Scarlett. What a moonsault there by Scar. Casey J coming in with a drop kick, but gets reversed there by Scar. And now Scarlett off the ropes now. Wheelbarrow into a bulldog, taking out both women. Casey J and Sonya are down and out on the concrete as Scarlett already grabbing Janice in this matchup.
That was the New Era
Casey J
Network
gets her
match.
face planted into the concrete. Now over the head with that spike club goes Scarlett on Sonya. Scarlett rolling out of the way, trying to go for a clothesline, but no. Kick to the midsection there, Scar. Casey J with a thumbtacks in hand. What a suplex there by Sonya.
Oh, yeah,
Like you said, you guys
thumbtacks
have-
and Janice. Yeah, it's a New Era Network match now.
And you guys said you had Sonya in this matchup. Well, Dex said he had Sonya in this matchup. Casey J go behind on Sonya. Oh, landing on her feet to Sonya. But Casey J already back on the offensive against Sonya, and Scarlett and Casey J working together momentarily into a DDT, spiking Sonya on her head on the concrete, and Casey J gets sent over the top rope. Now, guys, you know, Sonya, she's been semi-successful in XMW, but not as much as her counterpart. Do you think that's going to play a factor with her here tonight? You think that sits in the back of her head every time she goes into a matchup?
I mean, I don't know. It's always a competition thing as a professional competitor, but, you know, it's different when you win a faction with somebody, you know.
And Sonya trying to eliminate Casey J here in this matchup, but no. Reversal there by Casey J trying to roll up Sonya here. Only a one count here for both women. And Scar just did something there, but he landed face first on the concrete. Casey J with an exploding hammer to Sonya. And now look out, up in a suplex there. Scarlett going for three amigos here on the concrete on the outside.
I can't feel good.
All three
Oh,
women have been
Sonya
impressive
throwing
so far.
a chair!
Oh, for sure, Dick.
Sonya throwing the chair at both women. Now both Scar and Sonya are going right after Casey J in this matchup. Casey J, oh, reversing there, landing on her feet. Same as Sonya earlier after that German suplex. Go behind here by Sonya, going to try to throw her back into the ring. Or head first off the apron. Mind you, usually our aprons are made out of steel. This is concrete and steel. So that's not going to feel good for Casey J here tonight. As Scar is setting up a ladder. This is an XNW show to the extreme, basically, right now.
Now we in the New Era Network.
Oh, a back elbow there to Sonya. And Sonya might be in trouble. She might be the first woman to go through a ladder here tonight. Kick to midsection there by Sonya, but not for long. Going for the pump handle and slams her down on the concrete to Scar. As Casey J is grabbing the lumber underneath the ring and whatnot, bringing the table into ring too. And Scarlett kicked out too. She was about eliminated there by Sonya.
Absolutely, Scarlett got planted on that concrete.
And this concrete is just not going to feel good for these women here tonight or any competitor here tonight in the Asylum. You know, it could take years off your career competing in match types like this, especially like that. What a suplex there by Sonya. And Scar was trying to go for a super kick, I want to say, but missing Sonya here in this matchup. And hopefully they can utilize this ladder and Scar on that ladder now. But Sonya doesn't want to put Scarlett to the ladder yet. Casey J up on his shoulders of Sonya. Oh man, what an awesome bomb on the concrete to Casey J.
That might be it.
But Casey J already back up to her feet, and I don't know how. Sonya will pump handle slam once again to Scarlett and folding her up too, or the riptide.
I was
if you
thinking
will,
Sonya
one.
should have went for the cover on Casey J.
You know,
She
absolutely.
should've, but Casey J was already on a knee by the time she got hit with that awesome bomb. Now Sonya just dragging Casey J absolutely nowhere. She's just stopped entirely. You know, I was going to stay on the ladder, but, you know, she just stopped right in front of it. Now these three women are battling right in front of us here at commentary. Scoop and no. Scarlett reverses and a kick to the back of the knee of Casey J. These women just absolutely slugging it out here in this three-way dance. And of course, you know, it wouldn't be a 2K matchup if they didn't just start brawling in the corner for no reason.
Absolutely not.
It is like this corner. I don't really understand what it is about this corner that these competitors like. You know, I guess it just might like hearing us talk, you know, throughout the event. So Scarlet goes for a cover here on Sonya, and the referee didn't even count. Okay. I don't understand why our senior official here, Emily, didn't count, but nevertheless. Scarlet taking a fight to Sonya here on the outside. And Scarlet getting thrown into the ladder. Now Sonya saying Scarlet.
Very evenly matched.
You know, for her to be a senior official, you know, she didn't look like a senior official.
Well, Casey J's on top now, going for a splash to the ladder to Scarlet.
That's what I like.
And that looked good.
That's why she was my pick.
Casey J has her up on her shoulders. Attitude adjustment there to Sonya. Into the cover to get the elimination. 1, 2. Kick out 2 there by Sonya. Casey J trying to make a comeback in this matchup, and desperately, you know, she's been double teamed for most of this matchup by both Scar and Sonya. Probably been through the worst amount of punishment besides Scarlet, who just got put through a ladder, but you can't even tell. You know, she's already back up on her feet. Scarlet now goes to the top rope. And missing a drop kick to the outside, and she might have just broken her damn tailbone to Scarlet, who we just seem to be focusing on here in this matchup. Can we get a different camera angle? Thank you. Fucking holy shit. Cameraman, you know, a little delay tonight, guys. He's just a little fucked up, but he'll be fine. Irish whip, reversal. Off the ropes goes Casey J. Just underneath goes Sonya. Sonya now drop kick blocked there by Casey J. And
Very
now
evenly matched.
Scarlet has thumbtacks in her hands. They're fairly evenly matched. These three competitors are. Casey J going to break up the pinfall here, and I don't know why. It's elimination, a chair shot there by, I believe it's elimination anyways. But like, I was gonna say, Casey J just break up that pinfall that Scar did there. Oh, a knee in the corner, and now running out with the Bulldog, but no! Sonya reversing the Bulldog attempt there by Casey J. Sonya now look out, lariat there to Scar-Lord. And Sonya setting up Scar here. This might be the edge. He might be going for that riptide once again. Is Sonya. Picks her up and slams her down in the middle of the ring. 1, 2. And a kick out 2 there by Scar-Lord. Sonya, I mean, showing dominance here in this matchup. For most of this matchup, belly to belly suplex there by Casey J. And that'll just put anybody dead in their tracks.
Yeah, I kind of feel for this talent here tonight, seeming that, you know, they got to compete on concrete.
Well, you know, I mean, they signed up for this. They do sign up for these. There's waivers, you know. They can't sue me. So, don't take. Oh man, Janet's over the head of Sonya. Sonya's been busted open here in this matchup. 1, 2, almost eliminated there by Scar-Lord. Sonya being able to kick out 2 here in this match. Scar-Lord taking a fight to Casey J. And now a headbutt, as if Scar-Lord had not hit her head off enough things here tonight.
Absolutely.
Jawbreaker.
I'm surprised we haven't seen an elimination yet.
Spear!
Out of nowhere.
And the spinning crossbody there by Scar-Lord. Now into the cover on Casey J. Or never mind, armbar on Casey J. Wrenching the arm of Casey J. Is she going to be eliminated here for this matchup? And it's locked in deep, but no, Casey J. able to get out of the armbar attempt there by Scar-Lord. And Scar with the enziguri. And oh, the back attacks over the back of the head of Scar, as Sonya now is going to dump him in the middle of the ring. Casey J back up to her feet now by Sonya. And the kicks here to the midsection. And oh, what a roundhouse by Sonya into the cover on Casey J to get the elimination. 1, 2, 3, no! Kick out 2.9 damn near.
Near fall.
Casey J still in the fight.
Excellent heart being shown by all 3
matchup.
competitors.
Absolutely.
And KCJ reversing Sonya here in this match. Go behind by Sonya, back elbow. And now KCJ might be in trouble. I thought she was going to get thrown on that ladder, but no, Sonya just throwing her too little to the right. And now Sonya now going for that clothesline once again on Star-Lord, sending her into attacks and now into the cover. Sonya thinks she can get the elimination here on Star-Lord too. And oh damn, 2.9 once again. Sonya has about eliminated both competitors here in this matchup.
No, you're not taking too kind into the comments that you said, before the matchup started. That she's not, as skilled singles actions as Sky and Aura, but you wasn't wrong about
Oh,
that.
when you look at the analytics, though, I mean, she's not a champion.
Analytics.
Yeah,
You got a lot of nerve to bring up analytics.
Yeah, I'm using Dex's own move against him, and what of it? Like, what
you
dumb
don't
tag
always
team dumped in
lose.
this ring?
Because if you go by the analytics, I'm sure would say take Sonya.
Oh man, what a move there by Sonya on the KCJ.
Beautiful.
It's 630 on the concrete to KCJ, and now more thumbtacks being involved in this matchup.
Definitely need more tax.
The impact, that, the analytics show the impact of that move right there. It's not too much give when you bouncing up off concrete.
Absolutely not. Trouble in paradise there by Star-Lord on a KCJ. And Scar, we the people, apparently. You guys remember that shit? We the people?
Absolutely. Jack Swagger.
Fucking Cesaro.
What was their manager
The
name?
people. Depp Coulter. Oh my god, pounds on the concrete.
Depp Coulter, yeah.
Sonya just got hit with the pounds, and now we, the people. Look at KCJ. No, trying to go for the attitude adjustment. But Scar was able to reverse the attitude adjustment there by KCJ. What a right hand there by Scar. You gotta wonder which one of these women is going to be the first one to be eliminated here in this matchup. Bulldog by Scarlet now picking up that exploding hammer. And over the head of, Jesus Christ, over the head of Sonya. You just see the blood that just pulled up here on the concrete too. No, Sonya able to kick out too. Trouble in paradise there. Once again by Scarlet into cover on KCJ to get the elimination. 1, 2, no, 2 count only.
Neither one of these three going to be the first eliminated.
Wait a minute, roll up here by Sonya. 1, 2, 3, and Scarlet has been eliminated here in this matchup.
Sonya
Now to the
snuck
two
one
favorite
in right
competitors
there.
of this matchup. Now Sonya and KCJ, the two favorite competitors of this matchup. KCJ would like nothing more to win on her debut. Sonya would just like nothing more than a damn win, honestly. And now KCJ picking up Janice.
It is blood everywhere.
Yeah, we gotta power wash it here before too much longer. Oh, there's a back attack. Sonya just taking out KCJ.
I guess she was right. I guess those glasses don't break because
They definitely do not break at all, and you gotta wonder where she got those damn glasses.
Absolutely not. Need to put an order in for it.
I just want to know where she got him. KCJ back in the ring now. Trying to go for a springboard, but no. Sonya able to reverse it, but KCJ also reversing. I think both women really want to utilize that ladder, but they just don't know how to Irish whip properly. Just put them on the ladder right now. They might be concussed too, so that's a factor. Sonya's bleeding all over the damn arena right now. A back elbow there by Sonya on a KCJ. Calling up a tie-up. Go behind here by Sonya. Sonya now lifts her up and slams her face first on the concrete.
Damn it.
And those glasses still haven't broken. Casey in trouble right now. Sonya, what the hell? Oh, a lunatic elbow on the outside. Into the cover here by Sonya to get the win. And oh my goodness, the blood over the body of Sonya. 1, 2, 3, and Sonya picks up a win here tonight.
shout out to I told you.
I guess Dex was right.
Then
The analytics don't lie.
Yeah, but she's a battered and bloodied mess here in the thumbtacks in the body of Sonya as we move
Absolutely.
on to our next contest
Phenomenal
here in the
match by all
Asylum.
3 women there.
Yeah, definitely not a slouch match.
Absolutely. If we go on to our, universe mode now for our matches. So we got cruiserweight action here. 2 debuts, actually. Troy Sniper, the winner of the G1 Climax this year, taking on James Cameron and Ty Smith. And then Donnie Sater versus Dalton Earwing. We got the Certified Steppas taking on the House tonight. Then we see Dale High and Bruce Mitchell. The Battle of the Tigers, Purple Tiger, Black Tiger, and Silver Tiger in a 3-way dance. We got Amber, the Spider Queen Violet, taking on Quinn Niles here tonight, and she's not coming in alone either. We got Aura taking on Jenna Larson. We got Chris Santana, Walter Wazuka. I'm calling him Walter Wallace because that's easier to fucking call him by. Daniel Castle and Kayla Morrow, accompanied by Sean Loomis. And in the main event, to determine the #1 contender for the Hot Fight title and who's going to face Karai at There Will Be Blood, we have a 10-man Eliminator Gauntlet that's going to have a lot of surprises inside that gauntlet, mind you. But let's get into the rest of these matches, shall we, gentlemen? I think we shall. We get set for cruiserweight action. But thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. All you wonderful people in the chat, seeing we were up to 20 people here in the chat at one point in time. So thank you for that.
Absolutely.
Well, Zuka's been here for a while, Mark. I just haven't booked him. And making his way to the ring, this is your G1 Climax winner, Troy Sniper.
Sure. 1/2 the Death Dealers, 1/3 the Silent Court.
I always say, possibly the greatest tag team, down here in Asylum or over in OMG, but the 4-time XW Tag Team Champion is Troy Sniper, so But he's been around about here in Asylum,
Yeah, Troy Sniper, the winner of the G1 Climax. He was also close to winning the Waterweight Championship over Craig Duncan the same night.
He's not 1/2 of the Silent Core because it's 3 of them, so he can't be half of this 3.
Yeah, there's 3 people in the Silent Core. There's Troy Sniper, Crimson Evans, and whatever the other one's name is. I can't remember on top of my head.
I think it's Josh Dillon or Josh Andrews.
Who said 1/2?
Ross said 1/2.
Ross said
Ross,
1/2
if you want to
is
join us, on commentary, you are more than welcome to join us on commentary.
I think Ross is trolling right now.
Also, you're not locked out of the building, too. So, I mean, nobody's locked out of the building here on commentary.
We was under strict orders.
Right, orders under strict orders.
I'm banned off of commentary. No, you're not. Get in here. This is Asylum, after all. You're not banned off my commentary team. As making his way to the ring, and his Asylum debut, this is James Cameron. Now, James Cameron, I don't know if you guys noticed, but he has been a multi-time cruiserweight champion all across the independent scene and is now finding his home here in the Asylum. And before too much longer, after There Will Be Blood, we're going to have our Cruiserweight Classic. That's right, our Cruiserweight Classic, there with Big Leagues, is what it used to be called. He'll be competing in the Cruiserweight Classic, and then, our cruiserweights from around the globe are also going to be competing in the Cruiserweight Classic, and in the end, whoever wins the actual Cruiserweight Classic will go on to face whoever's going to be our new Cruiserweight Champion after There Will Be Blood. Got a lot of great action in store for you here on the New Era Network as well. Digital Destruction tomorrow night. We got OMG. They're having a pay-per-view before too much longer.
Here we go.
He made Titanic and Avatar. Yes, he so fucking did.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in to Digital Destruction tomorrow live on XNW, part of the New Era Network.
Here we go.
And making his way to the ring, and also his Asylum debut. This is Ty Smith, a Trap House original, is making his way to the ring here tonight. Ty Smith, who is going to be competing in action tomorrow night on the relaunch of Trap House Wrestling. Guys, Ty Smith, a very high-flying, fast-paced competitor all across the independent scene, and going to make his match. Well, he was running to the ring. I guess not anymore. He had second thoughts on that. But Ty Smith, you know, very underdog competitor here in this matchup. And I know you guys are probably going to root for Troy Sniper here tonight in the three-way dance.
I believe this analytics of the Dex.
Dax, who do you have in this one, buddy?
I'm gonna be honest, I'm new to all three of these guys, bro.
Well, that's the wonderful thing about the Asylum, too. It's just like all these new competitors come in, and you gotta showcase them.
I forgot Troy. I'm going Troy. I forgot. I know Troy. My bad.
I was gonna say, Troy Sniper's in this matchup. Like,
My bad.
Analytically speaking, Troy Sniper has to be the favorite.
Yeah.
yeah, very young competitor. Ty Smith, mind you, only 19 years old here in the Asylum.
I'm with Ross. I'm going with Ty Smith.
I'm going with the veteran Troy Sniper. Yeah, I think Troy Sniper.
Oh, James Cameron coming out of the gate with a big boot, but got blocked there by Ty Smith, but a back elbow there by James Cameron. And already this matchup kind of off to a fast-paced STO by James Cameron. And Ty Smith's head hit all three turnbuckles and the concrete here. And oh, a BFT on the concrete to James Cameron. What a head-first action. Oh, Troy Sniper's fighting Ty Smith in the corner. And we've seen that just a couple of nights ago on XNW. Troy Sniper bites someone. James Cameron off the rope with a punch to the side of the head of Troy Sniper. Kick to the midsection of Ty Smith. Ty rolling out of the way. Drop kick there, taking down James Coleman. Troy Sniper tried to go for a springboard, but no. And oh, what a scorpion death drop there by Ty Smith, who rolled out of the way of James Cameron, who was trying to kick out his knees. Moonsault on the concrete to Ty Smith. And oh, look at that. Troy Sniper just slamming the hell out of Ty Smith here in this matchup. Back elbow to the midsection of Troy. And all three of these men just interrupting each other's moves here in this matchup, trying to get one big maneuver off. And now look out, Ty Smith gets nicked on the rope. James Coleman on the outside, or James Cameron, mind you. My bad, I can't fucking tell the difference between names anymore. You know, we have too many Jameses here in the Asylum. We have like James Davenport, James Cameron, James Coleman, you know. It's kind of hard to keep track of which James is which, you know.
You know, I just want to say Troy Sniper has been, you know, they should have lost for biting the hell out of.
Yeah, you would think that he would stop biting people, but Troy Sniper never stops biting people.
Yeah.
Not even once. You know, Karai, he won the Hoss Fight title simply by biting it open and slammed there by Troy Sniper on a Ty Smith, the youngest competitor in the Asylum right now. I want to say that Ty Smith is one of the youngest competitors in the Asylum. We've had younger before, you know. Back then we had Charlie Edwards. He was only 16 years old making his debut in the Asylum. And now Charlie Edwards, he's gone on to better and greater things, you know. He big leagued us, unfortunately. But
he big leagued us. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, he big leagued us. What a bastard, you know? Like,
that's crazy.
Troy Sniper, oh, blocking James Cameron here in the corner. Go behind here by Troy Sniper. Ty Smith had the thumbtacks in hands. Go behind here by Troy Sniper. And oh, wait, shot there by James Cameron on the Sniper. Another shot to the back, the lower kidneys. The Sniper gets sent to a corner, wheelbarrow into a DDT head first into a tax on the concrete to Ty Smith. Has now been busted open by James Cameron. And James, oh, gets reversed there by Ty Smith. The young buck in this matchup is in trouble right now, but has evil intentions in mind. He's going to step the ladder up here at ringside. Ty Smith setting the ladder up here on our commentary table and on the apron. And what an interesting way to get back into the ring. I've never seen that before, actually. Have you guys ever seen someone in the ring like that? Troy Sniper rolling uppercut, nobody home. and he landed on both Janice and those thumbtacks. Ty Smith now going for the People's Moonsault, and he connects with the People's Moonsault into cover to get the elimination. 1, 2, no, kick out 2. James Cameron able to get his shoulder up here. Troy Sniper had that exploding hammer. Ty Smith missing wildly. Both men trying to go for the same move. Troy Sniper and Ty Smith going for that rolling code breaker, but no, Ty Smith with a back elbow there on Sniper. And oh, what a forearm there by Ty Smith. Irish whip off the ropes and over the top rope goes Troy Sniper, and this time hitting the code breaker on James Cameron. 1, 2, no, James able to kick out 2. Don't call him James the Dangerous for nothing, and that's for damn sure. And over with the Spike Club, Ty Smith missing, and oh, what a big boot there by James Cameron, who now has the exploding sledgehammer in hand here on ringside. And oh, what an uppercut there with the exploding hammer to Ty Smith, who's in trouble right now. Referee Charles Robinson, senior official, running to count the pinfall and not even getting a 1 count here. Does James Cameron on Ty Smith, and that was a hell of a shot, guys, with that exploding hammer.
Yeah, absolutely. All 3 of these guys putting on one hell of a show right now.
And oh, what a shot there by Ty Smith on the James Cameron. Just uppercuts with that exploding hammer here tonight. Troy Sniper tried to go for an Irish whip, but gets reversed there. And James Cameron gets sent hard into the barricade. Ty Smith gets reversed there into the ring post by Troy Sniper, the veteran of this matchup. Well, I mean, James Cameron's also a veteran of the sport. Ty Smith, the new up-and-comer. And oh, Troy Sniper had a chair in hand, but had second thoughts on that. Ty Smith, battered, bloodied, and dazed here in this matchup, gets thrown into a commentary table. Kick to midsection of Ty Smith by Troy Sniper, and now in power bomb position. Is Troy Sniper gonna put Ty Smith to the ladder? And he does! Ty Smith goes through the damn ladder here. And he might be eliminated. Over here, and not even a 1 count. Ty Smith kicking out at basically 0.5, not even getting a 1 count. And James Cameron squatting like he had to take a shit, apparently.
That was I didn't like that comment.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you want me to call that. I mean, he didn't call up for anybody, you know.
Yeah, I think it's a lot better. Now we gotta stop that right
James
there.
Cameron, you know, he is a former cruiserweight champion in his own right, is James Cameron. And, you know, he is kind of holding his own in his matchup. Ty Smith, though, just getting the hell beat out of him. I felt said pounded out of him, but he's getting the hell beat out of him. And he's, you know, not even making these guys get a 1 count on him. And James Cameron just showing off here at ringside. Calling him a type. You gotta wonder who's gonna be the first one eliminated. Who's going to be the winner of this match?
I don't know who OKG is. Just 1 though.
How many matches happened already? Yeah, just, well, 2 actually. 2 matches have
2,
happened.
yeah.
And that's, by the way, that is TJ Bryant. He is a member of the roster.
Okay.
TJ Bryant.
Shout out TJ.
He competed recently for the deathmatch title against the King of the Chair Throw by Troy Sniper on a James Cameron. And Ty Smith, you know, his blood is just splattered around the arena. Then again, it's not the only blood here tonight that's been, you know, poured in the arena as of late. You know, Sonya, she just came out of the matchup a battered and bloody mess too, and Ty Smith able to kick out
Beaten
too.
and battered
Cameron.
Sonya. That was a lot of blood in that
covered in
matchup.
tags, a lot of blood. I mean, there's a lot of blood in this matchup too. You know, Ty Smith is just bleeding all over the place. You know, we just pressure washed this before this matchup, mind you. And Ty Smith going out of the way of James Cameron, who just punched him right into a barricade. Sling blade there by Troy Sniper to a drop kick to the side of the head of James Cameron. And both men, now Ty Smith and Troy Sniper, going back and forth, and Ty Smith gets thrown to the barricades once again. Reversal, but it's a Gary there by Troy Sniper. Now kick to midsection, the BKS combo onto James Cameron, who gets set hard onto the ground here to cover by Troy Sniper. 1, 2, kick out 2.
Almost got him.
Cameron, yeah, almost got eliminated there. Fine buster there by Troy Sniper, and Ty Smith trying to break up the pinfall here. I don't know why. It's an elimination matchup But then again, when you're losing that much blood, you're probably concussed as well. You don't give a damn who's pinning who. You just want to win the matchup.
Absolutely,
Want this stuff
losing a
to
lot
end.
of blood here.
Ty Smith in trouble now. DDT! The wheelbarrow DDT. And now a rolling cutter there by James Cameron. On to Troy Sniper to cover. 1, 2. Kick out 2 there by Sniper. And James Cameron showing off once again here in this matchup. And now just scraping the boots on the floor to Ty Smith, who is just down and out momentarily. You know, James Cameron showing a little bit of disrespect to a rookie here in this matchup.
Absolutely. I like it.
And Ty Smith just stirring the pot apparently. 1. And Troy Sniper about eliminated James Cameron here in this matchup with that roll-up. Troy Sniper go behind now on James Cameron. And now look at this, going for a code breaker, modified code breaker there by Sniper. And now a Spanish fly by Ty Smith on the Sniper into the cover. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Troy Sniper about got eliminated here by Ty Smith.
Almost.
Ty Smith calling up for James Cameron, punch to the face, drop kick there by Ty Smith, taking out James Cameron. Troy Sniper getting picked up to his feet by Ty Smith. Irish whip reverse there into the barricades goes Ty Smith, and you know Troy Sniper celebrating like he just won this damn thing. And you know we gotta get a medic out here for Ty Smith before too much longer. He is losing just a shit ton of blood in this matchup.
Absolutely. He got the Asylum medical staff after this.
Yeah, we only got like 1 on staff tonight. We didn't think this through, honestly.
All this concrete, I should have.
You know, it's a pricey thing, you know.
Tommy,
We spent most of the money on the concrete. We didn't think about medics, you know.
Tommy,
Here there by
absolutely
Sniper.
Don't have all this concrete. Shit.
No,
You need
actually,
to
it
have
would be the land to the extreme, but we do have medical staff on standby.
I guess Asylum's method is if you die, you die, you know. Like, you can afford your own Medicare.
Don't worry, we'll get you under the New Era Network healthcare plan.
Yeah, come here.
We'll
by
get
Ty
the,
Smith, not
get the
even.
Asylum superstars from health coverage over here.
Don't need no
Well, you know,
lawsuits.
most of these Asylum stars, you know, are X&W stars, so they already got, you know, great health care as it is.
Yeah, but this guys like TJ Smith coming out of pocket for care after the match is crazy.
No, we're kidding, folks. We have some insurance here. Some insurance. Not a whole lot, but some.
Enough.
James Cameron about got eliminated there by Troy Sniper.
Might have a copay.
We got Blue Cross Blue Shield here, okay? We got good health insurance, you know. Anything else is too expensive, you know, like MetLife. You know, fuck MetLife. Troy Sniper got busted up with that chair there by Ty Smith. And oh, what an elbow there by James Cameron. James Cameron just beating the hell out of a rookie here in this matchup. And Ty Smith gets thrown into those steel steps.
Complete chaos here tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
This one might have outdid
To,
the women's one.
You're right about that. Troy Sniper super kick to the knee of James Cameron. And a super kick to the side of the head of Cameron. Ty Smith, Troy Sniper, the only 2 men that are bleeding in this matchup. James Cameron has not been busted open yet. Oh man, with the steel steps over the body of Ty Smith. You know, he is just a damn rookie, guys. You know, this is his first matchup here in the Asylum as well as James Cameron.
Welcome
You
to the
guys are
New
just
Era Network.
killing him. 1, 2, 3. Oh, almost a 3 count. James Cameron, 2.9.
999.
Oh my God! Do you see that puddle of blood there that's been just pouring out the body of Ty Smith?
Absolutely.
Oh, and just blocking the rolling code breaker there, just Troy Sniper, who's also just a bloody mess. But wait a minute, rope here by Ty Smith. 1, 2, almost a 3 count there. Troy Sniper about got eliminated there by Ty Smith, and a back body drop there onto a concrete and a chair by James Cameron, who picked up those steel steps here at ringside. James Cameron having second thoughts about it. He just sets him in the corner instead. James Cameron now doing a lap as if he's, just gone through the worst punishment in this matchup. Throwing a chair to Ty Smith, and he's frustrated with James Cameron, who's been beating the hell out of him for the vast majority of this matchup. And now James Cameron with Ty Smith. Suplex there. Back elbow by Troy Sniper, missing on both men. And James Cameron calling up for Troy Sniper. Wheelbarrow into a DDT in the center of the ring.
Winning.
That was barbaric.
And now the table coming into play in this matchup. Once again, but he's just throwing the table onto Troy Sniper. Both men rolling, and Troy Sniper rolling to the outside. Ty Smith dragon screw on a James Cameron, who has all those tacks in his body, but still no blood coming out of the body of James Cameron. Now more thumbtacks coming into play. Slamming a bag on a Troy Sniper. And Ty Smith going into the ring. James Cameron going to pull out another ladder here in this matchup. Ty Smith dumping more tacks in the ring. And, this is probably where it needs to be. It needs to be in the damn ring. But nevertheless, rolling code breaker there by Ty Smith into the cover. 1, 2, only a 2 count. Troy Sniper.
I can't believe that was only
not wanting to get eliminated.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I thought it was over too.
Now rolling cutter there by James Cameron, and this might be it for Ty Smith. 1, 2, 3, no, 2 count. Neither one of these men want to be eliminated from this three-way dance here tonight.
Absolutely not. Bragging right on the line.
Especially if Ty Smith would have won as the youngest competitor in this matchup. Ty Smith, look out, trying to go for that Spanish fly, but James Cameron able to reverse Ty Smith in this matchup. The back elbows by Ty Smith on a James Cameron though. And now just stirring the pot apparently, but look out, rolling cutter there. And that might be it, the showboating might have caused the Ty Smith here in this matchup. 1, 2, 3, and Ty Smith got eliminated there by James
He made a
Cameron.
rookie mistake there.
Absolutely, you don't showboat in front of a veteran like James Cameron. 1, 2, and Troy Sniper about picked up the win there on James Cameron. But no, you definitely do not taunt in front of your competitor like that.
Absolutely.
And expect to get away with it.
Absolutely.
And a light kill over the head.
Buck just got to the left.
And Troy Sniper with a cutter there. And this might be it here for James Cameron. And Troy Sniper might pick up the win. 1, 2, no, 2 count only. Following 2 competitors in this matchup, of debuting James Cameron and a G1 Climax winner, multi-time tag team champion, and Troy Sniper, who is just a bloody mess here in this matchup. Troy Sniper, springboard, cross bite to the outside, nobody home. He just missed James Cameron entirely in this matchup. And James Cameron going to get dragged onto that ladder here by Troy Sniper. Hopefully he doesn't miss this high-flying maneuver, or maybe not, just going to drape him across the ladder. Now James Cameron has been busted open in this matchup.
That part didn't feel.
Absolutely not.
And a kick there by Troy Sniper onto James Cameron, and you can already see the blood that's pouring out of the face of James Cameron. Troy Sniper just throwing a chair on top of the ladder here. And James Cameron had him up on his shoulders, and a GTS there to Troy Sniper. And apparently 2K just said that commentary terror is going to go straight into the stratosphere. I don't know if anybody caught that. That chair went into a fucking stratosphere for a second. James Cameron, Jesus Christ, what is up with the commentary chairs? Fucking spring-loaded tonight, apparently.
Commentary
James
chair.
Cameron, though, yeah, dude, it is. I paid top money for these chairs, though, so we can all be comfy, but, fucking for some reason, 2K just said, nah, dude.
Apparently, what's your money on?
Yeah, I know, fucking Amazon, am I right?
More like Wish.
Hey, man. I'm cheap, I'm not that damn cheap. Come on now. I've never used Wish a day in my fucking life. Where will I start to use fucking wish, honestly? Troy
man.
Sniper sliding underneath the ring like this is a Lucha Eclipse episode. No, the rolling cutter there by James Cameron onto Troy Sniper to cover here. Referee Charles Robinson with the count. 1, 2, 3. No!
And
Troy
speaking of
Sniper!
Lucha Eclipse, you can catch that Tuesday live on the New Era Network.
Yeah, Lucha Eclipse, a hell of a show on the XNW, you know, and the New Era Network. I highly recommend you go over and check out Lucha Eclipse. Probably better than Venom, honestly. I'll say that.
It gives
Venom
Venom a run for his money, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, no,
And before
absolutely.
too much
But you know,
longer,
Venom is our flagship show. That's our heart and soul right there. So I'm not ready to put Eclipse over Venom just yet.
Oh, what a hidden blade there by Sniper on a James Cameron who gets sent into even more thumbtacks. And now Troy Sniper, he's like, this is XNW, right? I gotta have more thumbtacks, you know? Always more thumbtacks with these guys. You know, there's Oomples, and I mean Oomples, a weapon. Oh man, James Cameron got slammed onto that steel chair and a ladder. And now Troy Sniper, look out, senton nobody home! Troy Sniper trying to put James Cameron through the ladder, and James was able to get out of the way in time. And now with that spike club in hand, James Cameron slams it down to the ground, now going to the other side of the ladder. Caught up with time now, but James Cameron able to reverse Troy Sniper to back elbows here to midsection. Troy Sniper might be the one to go through that ladder if James Cameron would have put him on top of it. But no, just going to drape Troy Sniper across the ladder here. And reversal here by Troy Sniper on a James Cameron.
I can't believe we
Caught
haven't
up
seen
time
the
now.
elimination.
Yeah, I can't believe we haven't seen a winner in this matchup be declared, but it might be here. James Cameron trying to choke out the life of Troy Sniper. Troy might be in trouble here, and James Cameron picks up the win.
As I said something. I thought this was the
James
elimination.
Cameron winning in his debut against not only Ty Smith, but the G1 Climax winner and
Absolutely.
Troy Sniper.
Statement win
And
right
you can see
there.
he's pointing. You can see him pointing to his midsection. He knows he's going to be going after gold before too much longer. That cruiserweight title can't stay out of his sights for too much longer. And oh my God, look at the fucking blood on James Cameron.
Absolute. Bloody mess here tonight.
Speaking of blood, there will be blood. Will come to you next Friday. I'm about to say Thursday, but next
There will
Friday
be
here.
blood live on the Asylum Network.
Yeah, definitely tune in for that. Our third PLE under the Asylum name. And we move on to our next contest here. As making his way to the ring, this is Donnie Sabin. Donnie Sabin makes his way to the ring here tonight. You know, he just wants to be Kenny Omega. I don't know if you guys have seen his post recently on the Instagram, but he is just he's just Kenny Omega these days, isn't he?
I haven't seen Donnie Sabin in action yet. It's my first time seeing him in action. I am familiar with who he is, but this is my first time seeing him in action.
Well, you're in for a treat. Donnie Sabin, you know, he did compete in the Best of the Super Juniors tournament here in the Asylum as well. Did Donnie Sabin. What a great matchup that was for Donnie Sabin. He didn't win it though, obviously, but you know, put on a hell of a showing, and he's going to take on, you know, this man coming out to the ring right now.
Yeah, you know, I'm not too familiar with Donnie either. You know, I've seen him around and about. Just, you know, I haven't really seen him in action. So, you know, first time seeing him in action here tonight.
And making his way to the ring, this is Dalton Earwing. A former
Backlash.
CWE Backlash. Yo, I'm gonna meet Donnie Sabin at Backlash.
Oh, man.
But no, Dalton Earwing, you know, before coming out looking like this, he was formerly CWE's Pretty Boy. You know, he had a very, very interesting gimmick before changing this actually.
I've never seen this guy. I have no idea who this is.
I've seen
a
him
former
once. I've seen him
CW
once.
You have definitely seen him once here in the Asylum. Actually, multiple times. You know, he competed in the, I want to say he competed in the open weight gauntlet, did Dalton Ewing. He also had competed in multiple battle royals here in the Asylum as well. He was also very close to winning the Intercontinental title, had Dalton Ewing.
Yeah, that's why I've seen him on that special episode of Thunder or whatever.
Yeah, the Thunder special. You're right. The Thunder special is where
Dex doing his
Dalton Ewing
homework.
about won.
He was in that battle royal.
And almost won it. I think he did actually win that matchup. I want to say Dalton Ewing actually did end up winning that matchup on the Thunder special to tribute to Ted Turner. As we get set for action, one-on-one action finally here,
I
gentlemen.
remember I had Thunder the game.
That man, oh man.
Oh, yeah.
And here we go, Dalton Ewing trying to hype up these fans here in the Asylum, and you just see all the blood that's been spilt here tonight.
Let's go with Donnie Saban in this one.
Donnie Saban, that's a good pick. Who are you gonna go with, Dex?
I'm gonna go with Earwing.
Earworm is crazy.
Earworm. All right.
My bad.
You know,
My bad.
I used to give this guy a lot of shit. You know, me and him used to be rivals at one point in time. Believe it or not, me and Dalton Ewing used to be rivals. And both now, Donnie Saban and Dalton are going back and forth, blow for blow in the middle of the ring. It's kind of a little early for going for blow, but nevertheless, shot there by Donnie, shot there by Ewing. And
It's been no time getting familiar with each other.
Absolutely not. Both men trying to get a feel for each other here in this matchup, and the chops and the punches by Dalton, who's telling Donnie Saban to bring it. What a slap there by Donnie and a slap by Dalton. Both men exchanging chops here in this matchup, and we're going to have a hockey fight between Dalton Ewing and Donnie Saban here in this matchup. Both men not getting the better of that exchange, and Donnie almost got slapped there by Dalton Ewing. Now up on the shoulders is Dalton, and now the elbows to the side of the head.
Earwing.
What? Yeah, Dalton Ewing, dude. That's his name, Dalton Ewing.
Yeah, like Patrick Ewing.
It's you, but he said Earwing. The way he's saying Ewing sounds like he's saying Earwing.
I mean, I give this guy so much shit and only a 1 count. Damn. Yeah, you know, I used to give him so much shit for his name, and now, you know, he's stuck with it, though. I will say this. He did stick with that name for the vast majority of his fucking career. So that says something. You know, a lot of people change their last names these days, you know.
Absolutely.
Can't be original for shit, you know. Cameron Love used to be, you know, Cameron Love. Now she's Cameron Mickelson or whatever the fuck it is now, you know.
I don't get involved.
You know, how many storms do we need in the call war? How many roses do we need?
Raven, fire shots here tonight.
I'm just saying, you know, like, be fucking original. You know, I get Raven is not an original name, and I'm some ECW mark and whatnot, but y'all fucking copycatting each other here, you know?
Raven losing his shit live here.
You know, at least Blaze King is an original name. At least Riley Dawn is an original name. Tenacious Beast, original. Y'all want to be copycats and shit. You know. Be my fucking guess, I guess. And Blaze King makes an appearance in the chat. You know, fuck that guy. Donnie Saban, moonsault here on a Dalton to cover 1, 2, kick out 2.
X and W's Grand Slam.
We don't give a damn. We don't give a goddamn fuck about that. My name's Undisputed. You undisputedly in a dumpster after last night. Garbage boy. Hurricane Rana there and face first onto the concrete. Go Dalton. And I'm surprised that Donnie Saban did not connect with whatever the hell he just went with.
Raven just got
Donnie.
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
shout out Dex and Tommy fuck Raven. I'm about to time you the fuck out. Like, I'm about to time you out of my chat, Blaze. Keep it up. My name is Alright. Yeah, your name...
out of the chat.
I'll fucking kick you out of the goddamn arena, Blaze. You're not even booked tonight.
You just got mad as hell, everybody. Raven.
This is my show, boy. Oh man, what a Claymore by Tony. Say, let's focus on the match real quick. Tony's about to win.
Claymore came out of nowhere.
And even Dawn is firing up here in this matchup. Knee drop here. You know, I don't get. You know, that's the thing. I don't get who fires up and just goes, you know what I should do, brother? I should go for a knee drop. German suplex there by Donnie Saban. As Saban goes to the outside and going to step a ladder here at ringside. You laugh now, but I'm serious, Blaze. I'm dead ass. Donnie Saban cheering like he won the matchup. He's probably going to, if we're being honest. Donnie Saban's probably going to, but wait a minute. Dolan earring off the rope now. Knee lift blocked there by Saban. Saban, look out. Hurricane Rana there on a Dalton and trying to go to the elbow, but Dalton reversing. Knee lift, nobody home. Trying to go to the kitchen sink. And Donnie Saban now, look out. Oh, brain buster on the concrete to Dalton into the cover. 2. Oh, it's a 3 count there after the brain buster by Donnie Saban. Dalton might be in trouble here in this matchup. And getting thrown to referee Charles Robinson does Donnie Saban. And now getting thrown to the ladder here. Dalton Earwing might be going to put it to the ladder here. Sit on nobody home.
Donnie Saban, Chris.
We've seen a lot of people miss the ladder here tonight. You know, I don't know what's worse to land on, the concrete or that steel ladder. Nevertheless, you know, I wouldn't want to land on either one. But Donnie Saban had those thumbtacks in hand. We're going to dump even more thumbtacks into our thumbtack pile. And what a spine buster there by Dawn Earwing onto Donnie Saban. Dawn might be trying to make a comeback here in the later going to this matchup. And now a light tube in the hands of Dawn Earwing. And a shot there with a light tube over the body of Donnie Saban.
Trying to turn the lights out on this match.
See what you did there. Donnie Saban kicking the legs of Dalton now. Dalton, you know, had a little bit of offense, but it's been mostly Donnie Saban in this matchup. As Donnie going to put Dalton draped across the ladder here. And Donnie Saban once again in control of this matchup. I believe Dex went to the concession stands real quick. As we have a table, not table, but a door in hands here.
Shut the door, right?
Get out the casket acting crazy. fuck Blaze King. It wouldn't be, you know, a New Era Network show if we didn't say fuck Blaze King.
Oh, absolutely not.
Moving in depth out there by Dalton, and these two men just need to get back in the ring at this point.
No, but I will say about Blaze, one of the most decorated New Era Network stars. Somehow.
Yeah, because, you know, why wouldn't we say fuck Blaze King? You know, everybody, you know, Blaze King is so full of himself, you know, sometimes. You know, I can see why other people say fuck Blaze King. Because, you know, most people want to be Blaze King. Which, I don't know why you would want to be him. You know, seems kind of lame to be Blaze King. But, you know,
Blaze King is pretty cool.
Well, you know, his model's making money, but he barely had money falling from the sky. You know, Fantasma de Dinero, he had all the damn money falling from the sky. If anything, I'd probably want to be Fantasma instead of Blaze. And Dalton Earwing trying to make a comeback once again in this matchup. Just hoisting a little drop kick there. but not taking down Donnie, but Donnie with a rope here on Dalton. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. Dalton Earwing about lost his matchup via roll-up. I stand with Brother Blaze. Of course you would, Ken, because you're our mark. Fine buster there by Dalton to cover 1, 2, kick out 2. And Dalton Earwing gets set back here by Donnie Saban. Donnie with a Kiwana kick to the face of Dalton, who's been busted open during this matchup. And oh man, now Donnie Saban on the ladder once again. Dalton Earwing trying to put through, but no, still missing once again. Donnie Saban has been able to roll out of both attempts here by Dalton Earwing with that ladder. And now the thumbtack coming into the hands once again of Donnie Saban, adding it more to the pile. Ken always being the right-hand man for Blaze King. Yeah, you know, because they're BMR, you know. You gotta be, you know, right-hand mans and shit, you know. So without Blaze King, who does Tenacious Beast have? Let's be real on that one. Without Blaze King, and maybe the Natural too, who does he have? Maybe the Natural too.
I feel like BMR. Gossa, Blaze King, Tenacious, and Natural is a hell of a four-man combination, if you ask me.
Oh, but it was better, you know. There was obviously better, you know, factions, you know. Ken, you know, you used to have a faction called OTS with me, you know, James Davenport.
Yeah, but you said was better. We talk about right now. Right now, they're one of the best factions in the industry.
Nah, I don't want to say that.
I would put BMR top 3 factions in the industry right now.
I'll put it at number 1. Yeah, I think BMR, you know, as far as like
you are
factions
such
goes.
a glazer.
Look at that.
Just glaze them some more. Glaze them like some Krispy Kreme, Dex.
Consider the gun militia as a faction. I don't consider you guys you guys are an army. A militia, you guys have like 35 members. Come on, man, that's 4 of them.
Oh, we do
That's
not
a
have
faction.
35 members. Come on now.
You have
That's a
Kokomo,
false
you have
number.
yourself, you have Ryan,
Yeah.
Rockwell, you have Jason's joint back with the gun militia. Who else? You're more of an expert on how many members is in the gun militia necessary.
We have 22, okay? 22 and 20 with the pedigree.
He said we have 22.
1, 2, take out 2 there by Donnie. Yeah, we have 22 motherfuckers in this. And we don't even need 22.
Come on, it's 4 of them. It's 4 of them.
I'm agreeing with you. We don't need 22, but you know, they're there. 2, and Dalton Earwing 2.9 on the Donnie Saban. Let's see here. Which version of Gun Militia, the one that Blackwell shows up for, or the other guys? Oh. Define the other guys. Define the other
Tenacious
guys.
with the shots live here on Asylum, part of the New Era Network.
You know, it amazes me that Ken even still had BMR, considering that almost every faction he's been in, he just left anyways.
Oh, shots
2,
fired at
and Donnie Saban picks up the win here tonight against Dalton Earwing. What a hard-fought battle.
Absolutely.
You know, too bad it had to deal with these marks in the chat in order to not focus on this great matchup that was apparently 5 stars.
Excellent match. Congratulations there to Donnie Saban.
You know, I actually fuck with a lot of people in the gun militia. I fuck with Mark Majors.
Who
Ryan
doesn't
Williams.
fuck with Mark Majors, though?
I like the I absolutely like
Yeah,
the
who doesn't fuck with-
Mark Majors, Ryan, Hope the Boat, Raven, Eric,
Nah, I don't
Damian
fuck with
Porter.
Raven.
No, I don't fuck with
I
him,
don't
though.
fuck with
He
Raven.
said, no, fuck with Raven.
You didn't make with him. You knew. You're on my show. I hope you know that. You're on my show.
I know I'm on your show.
No, I don't fuck with Raven.
I didn't pick with Raven, but I take the opportunity to be on his show and everything. Just so I can tell him to go fuck himself.
Tenacious said
Every single fucking week with him. Like, we move on to our next contest.
said Mark is too new to comment on my name.
Oh, Mark
Damn.
Majors catching a major spray there.
Here we go. Debut time for these gentlemen. It's a time for tag team action as making their way to the ring. They are the team of Diddy Doc and I can't remember what the other one's fucking name is on top of my head, but we got the certified Steppas here, and Uptown Yuri is in the back for some reason. I don't know why he's competing in this matchup. Diddy Doc is the manager, but we got Uptown Yuri, and I believe, God, what the fuck is his name actually? Shit, I had it. I just fucking forgot it. But nevertheless, they're making their debut here tonight.
Absolutely, Ross. We getting ready to get kicked off commentary.
And now it's time for making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Don Mark West. This is Byron Cook. And I had this set for both Cook and Byron Cook and Karan Cook to come out to the ring here tonight, but apparently 2K just
On everything.
I dare
nevertheless,
Raven to kick me off.
bitch,
Kick me off if you want to. Yeah, never do another X and W shit.
ooh, it's like we're doing them right now anyways.
We like Tommy said, we're under strict orders. Does not let you in.
See you later, bro.
You're about to be under strict orders of getting in that damn ring here tonight, Dex. I tell you what.
I don't get in the ring, bro.
Pure concrete tonight, you better pray. As Byron Cook, he's been a real helpful performer as of late everywhere he's gone. But then again, the person that's coming to the ring now has also been just a very dominant and, excellent competitor over in OMG, over in XMW.
Absolutely.
And making his way to the ring, he is the Dream Killer, Karan Cook.
One of my favorite stars in the New Network.
Former
Karan Cook, how many belts does he hold now?
The former XW.
I think he lost all three. He had three at one point. I know he had the death metal, the street, and the death match. I believe he's dropped all three of them.
Street, I believe it was the Death Road, not the Death Match. No,
Yeah,
it was the Death Road.
No, it was the
Yes,
Death
the
Row.
Death Road. Yes, the Death Road, the Death Metal in XNW, and then the Street Championship for XNW. I mean for OMG.
But nevertheless, he has just been phenomenal as of late, and he is out for blood. You've seen it in his promos recently. Karan Cook is out for blood with his family. His dad would be here, but well, he hasn't signed a contract yet, so I don't know how to go about that actually. I don't know how to go about signing the rest of the Cooks. But nevertheless, they're
Pops
open
ain't
to
signed the
come.
contract.
But nevertheless, I talk regardless, but soon these hands will speak to you clear as day. You on the list, BMR bodies dropping left and right. Oh my goodness.
Major's
But anyway,
major
we gotta take a brief pause real quick. We gotta see what the name of this guy is real quick. Oh, Brio, that's his name. So Uptown Yuri and Brio are the certified Steppas, taking on Karan Cook and Byron Cook. Uptown Yuri, the one in the mask. Brio, obviously the one not in the mask. And you got Diddy Doc here on the outside with Mark West. But nevertheless, debuts here for the certified Steppas. Oh, 450 lariat.
I'm receiving word in my headset here that there is no T pronounced in the word debut.
I don't give a fuck. Anyways, dual pins here, and neither one getting a one count. I will fucking say debut however the hell I want to.
Don't kick me.
Yes.
Don't kick me off the stream, Raven.
Don't
kick me off.
I
Don't kick
know
me out of
Ross was in your
commentary.
headset
Raven.
saying that shit. I know it was Ross, okay?
We do it to Dex all the time. Dex is a debuter too.
Nope.
You're
Put me in the
goddamn
same
right he is.
category as this.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Oh,
There is
everything
nothing
wrong with it,
wrong.
Everything's wrong with it, but if you say it's nothing wrong, I'm with you, baby.
Nevertheless, we got tag team action going on right now. You know, Uptown Yuri, Brio in trouble right now. Karan Cook just slamming Brio in the corner and only a 1 count there. Uptown Yuri trying to win for his team, and what a punch there by Karan. You know, Karan Cook put away many a people with that right hand before.
Absolutely.
You know, very dangerous individual is Karan Cook, but you bring his family into this fight and everything. You know, these two men have been very dangerous as of late, and oh, we just got a new follow. Who the hell just followed? Thank you, RJ Live 25 for the follow. Appreciate that.
You know, True Dominion's going to war with, BMR over at OMG over the last few weeks.
Then hell for BMR lately.
New faction war
And
going on.
they deserve it, okay? They deserve it.
And, seeming that,
They
they
deserve
kind
all
of,
the hell that
they were in Gumlet to kind of up out of OMG. No offense to Gumlet, but, I think BMR got the upper hand on y'all when it comes to that war right now. So, I think, right now.
We don't give a fuck about what you think, Dex. Like, you and your shitty little analytics and everything. Gumlish has been on top for years,
Y'all is the good guy.
Just because BMR
Yeah,
gets one
good
little
guys,
fucking
man.
win and everything, you just gotta hop on the train, don't you? That's the thing, Glazers, Glazers.
Tommy,
He's
I'm
my
calling
fucking quick
the
star.
action right down the middle.
And you,
I pay no favoritism.
Yeah, absolutely not. Tommy is a middleman here and everything. He is Switzerland, but you, Dex, you're just a bastard,
No, I just don't know. Like you see, like I said before, it's not that I hate the entire Gumlet. I just, you're with Gumlet, so I hate them. I hate them.
the entire Gumlet.
Because you hate Raven, Gumblish, and guilty by association.
You just hate
Yeah,
me. You just hate me and everything.
By association, like, I hate
You know what? How about you go fuck yourself, Dex? Like,
I was a fan of Gumlet.
Dex is alright. You know what, TJ? You can go fuck yourself.
TJ, take it aside.
You would pick Dex's side, you son of a bitch. You always go against me. Then again, it's TJ, so I really don't care. So.
Come on, bro.
Meanwhile, we have a whole tag match going on right now.
Excellent tag match at that, Raven.
Yeah, we have trash cans flattened, thumbtacks everywhere, blood being
We
spilled,
just
chair.
got germ
for some
suplexes
reason,
all
fucking-
over the place.
Yeah, for some reason,
Anarchy.
Mark West is screaming, "Oh man, what a knee!" by Byron Cook. And now Karan with a drop kick sending Uptown Yuri into those steel steps. Mark West of the Dawn of the House. I fucked that up, but like the Dawn of the House, Mark West just standing here at ringside. You gotta wonder if Diddy Doc or Mark West are gonna be involved in this matchup here tonight. But Mark West is not really watching much of anything. Uptown Yuri in trouble here on the other side of your screen. Karan Cook siding up Uptown Yuri. And look out, Uranagi there on the outside there by Karan Cook. Byron going to the top rope against Brio. And screaming his head off is Byron Cook. Now Karan with a pinfall here on Uptown Yuri of the certified steppers. 1, 2, kick out 2. The house almost won here tonight. The Cook brothers, almost victorious. And there's a lot of arguing going on in the chat right now. Let's see what these people are saying. Now we good. There's more to come. We definitely have enough to take out the likes of you. Your sorry ass. The militia will prevail. Mark, I enjoy your enthusiasm. I really do. but you know you're talking to 10, right?
You know what I like about Mark Neighbors? He stand 10 toes down. He say what he say, and he stand behind it.
Oh, absolutely. You know,
He front line for the gun militia.
He definitely is. You know, he's the newest prospect as well. In Tencent, I've been fighting the gun militia since they only had 4 members. This is not over until Blackwell and Porter give it up. Not off the bench majors. Oh,
Off the bench majors.
This is crazy.
I get my own faction. See, I swear to God, who else wants a fucking faction? You know. I'll wait, you know, who else wants a faction?
Maybe you guys should add him in the gun militia, you know, I hear there's openings over there.
Why don't you shut the fuck up?
Firing shots.
There's not openings in the gun militia, not after,
TJ Smith is the 23rd member of the gun militia.
There's not openings in the gun militia after a certain individual, you know, was in the gun militia. We're not going to say your name out loud, but she knows who she is.
And back to the match, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, back to the match, ladies.
Karan Cook and True Dominion seem to be in control here.
That was almost Jim Ross New Jack-esque there. You know, New Jack said something controversial, and Jim Ross is like, and we'll be right back, folks.
Back to the match.
And let's Karan Cook out of the corner, just taking the head of Brio. Straight off there with that boot, now into the cover to get the win. 1, 2, almost a 3 count. You know, the Cook brothers almost won here tonight. The House, or the Dominion, whatever the hell you want to call them, you know, they're in so much shit these days. I just can't fucking be bothered to keep up with all of them. No, and right hand, but blocked there by Uptown Yuri, who tried to come back in his fight. Brio in trouble here. Slumdog Millionaire by Byron Cook. Shades a little corner, but wait a minute. Brio back up to his feet. Firing up here. I thought he was going to go after Byron, but no, goes right after Karan instead. Uptown Yuri finding his way back into the ring here with Byron, who goes up top. Calling up for Byron Cook. Does Uptown Yuri. And you want to be able to tell what the fuck's going on, but wait a minute, roll up here to get the win. 1, 2, and I guess only a 1 count. I guess my counting's just fast. But now another pinfall here by Uptown Yuri. 1, 2, kick out 2 that time. You know, Uptown Yuri trying everything he can to win here for the certified Steppas. And now Hurricane Ron now going to drag Byron Cook to the center of the ring. Karan Cook on the outside in trouble here in this matchup.
You know, this is the first time I'm seeing this certified Steppas there, you know.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
me too, honestly. They're putting on a hell of a showing.
Sure,
So that's
absolutely.
standing 450. You know, the surprising thing is, too, all these men are cruiserweights as well, which is very surprising. That all 3 of these people, you know, Diddy Doc, Brio, Uptown Yuri, they're all cruiserweights. But they don't look like cruiserweights either, though.
Yeah, no, absolutely, you know. Yeah, check that.
But then again, they kind of
certificate.
move like them, but then there's a shoulder tackle there by Cook, just planning Uptown Yuri. You know, that just takes the offense away from anybody. And Diddy Doc confronting Karan Cook. Karan telling him to get the hell out of the arena, you know. But I don't think it's going to fly well with Diddy Doc one damn bit. And Brio now is trying to sneak in, but no Karan Cook. Karan had him in a sleeper. Karan trying to choke the life out of Brio, the certified Steppas. He might be in trouble here, and he did. The House always wins, in the words of, you know, very many people, and they certainly won here tonight. Byron Cook, Karan Cook pick up the win over the
Excellent
certified
match.
Steppas. You know,
You said Moose
these guys-
Lashley. That's
wait,
crazy.
what?
Jen said Moose Lashley.
What? Moose Lashley is a cruiserweight? You know what? We ain't gonna talk about Moose Lashley. I am the label, the face of the franchise. Even got vets being hated to the Rookie of the Year in the new era. Okay, timeout. When did we establish? Yeah, when did we establish that Mark Major was the Rookie of the Year? As we move on to our next contest.
He said Rookie of the Year?
10, put up or shut up, book the match and get embarrassed like your faction has been since I arrived. Fuck. Anywho, we got son of a bitch making his way to the ring. This is WC Dale Heights.
When
You know, Big Daly making his way to the ring here tonight. We just got a whole shit ton of shit talking in the chat right now.
when Deli
You know,
when Deli start
Deli's
start
got
coming out with a mask.
Deli got the skin.
you know, he started coming out of this back at the G1 Climax, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Like, after the G1 Climax and him losing in the first round, WC Dale Height changed his look entirely, basically.
Where has Deli been at? We ain't seen him in XW.
Well, you can always download an update, you know, out of character mode. You can always download an update, but nevertheless, you know, maybe Deli doesn't want to bring this style of himself to XNW just yet. You know, maybe he's saving it for a special occasion.
Been watching the product. My losses make more movement than your wins. Put that title on the line.
It's getting
Wait,
tippy.
Mark Majors does have a title, doesn't he? Mark Majors has a
He
title,
got the
right?
OMG Street Championship.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
He defeated, I believe he defeated Natural on
Okay,
Bloodsport.
let me stop right here real quick. Ken, your track record with championships recently has not been great. Like, it's not. You know, I
I'm out of
put you.
this one. I'm out of this one.
Yeah, I'm out.
No, seriously, he was in a matchup recently to determine a number one contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, right? He got beat by the World Heavyweight Championship. He got beat by Skippy Dingleshock, of all people. Again, he got beat by Skippy. And, you know, you've been in other championship matches here as well, and you just can't get it done, dude. As much as I want you to, you just can't. And making his way to the ring, this is Bruce Mitchell. Bruce Mitchell, you know, before too much longer, might be fighting Skippy Dingleshock for the World Heavyweight Championship. You know, Skippy winning his matchup over on, last week's show. He's got to pick an opponent of his choosing. Does Skippy Dingleshock, you know, you got to wonder, who is Skippy going to choose out of the Asylum roster to fight at There Will Be Blood for the World Heavyweight Championship? Who do you guys think Skippy should face for the World Heavyweight title?
Riley Dawn saying me.
Of course he would. You know, he wants another belt, you know, fucking, what a mark. Anywho. He wants all the belts, you know. Bruce Mitchell always, or not Bruce Mitchell, but fucking Riley Dawn always wanting all the belts, you know. He came out of a casket and he's like, I want gold. I think Blaze King should put him back in the casket at this point, like, damn. Greedy ass.
What a match that both had Mania.
Absolutely. And here, first on the gate, Bruce Mitchell trying to go for a short tackle on Deli here. And WC Dale Height taking up offense to Bruce Mitchell. And Bruce able to reverse here in this matchup. Right hand here by Bruce Mitchell. You know, who you guys have in this matchup?
No, I'm gonna go with Deli. Go with WC Dale Height on this one.
And Dex, you're a hater of Deli, so I'm assuming you're gonna go with Bruce Mitchell.
Yeah, of course. I don't believe in Deli.
So what is your major malfunction with WC Dale Height? You know, what did he do to you in order to be, you know, the #1 hater?
I just just don't believe in him, man. You know, I've seen a lot of guys like
Why?
him come
Why
into
don't
this.
you believe in
I've
it?
seen a lot of guys like him come into this industry and get chewed up and spit out. Like, you feel me?
Oh.
Yeah, but he's doing well for himself. You know, if you had a little bit of faith in WC Dale, you would see,
I got faith
you know,
in
what
the-
he
I think
is capable
that
in the
LA
ring.
Yeah, y'all had faith in him in that 8-man eliminator too. What happened?
Absolutely.
He almost won that, though.
Yeah,
What are you
almost.
talking about?
Almost.
He was what? He was one of the last two, wasn't he?
Oh, and if you think you could do fucking better, Dex? Like, you think
Absolutely.
you're better than WC? Then get in the ring and prove it.
Nah, don't get in the
Like,
ring,
you know
bro.
what? I would so book a match against you and WC Dale Height,
Nah.
you know, just to prove that you're better than him.
I don't get in there. I ain't gotta get in the ring to show that I'm
Cause
better.
you're a pussy.
And
You a bitch, Dex.
I'm a lot of things, but I ain't pussy like you.
Then get in the ring and prove that you're not, Dex. What are you doing?
Nah.
You think you're better than half the roster and everything all the damn time, but you just, you know, you talk all this shit, but you can't back it up.
I don't
What's
have
the
no-
point of talking all this shit if you're not gonna do it?
I ain't got nothing to prove. What I got to prove?
You got nothing to prove. Yeah, you're talking all this shit though, saying that you're better than WC Dale Height. Hell, do you think you're better than Tenacious Beast?
He got more losses than me right now. I ain't got no losses, like, right?
Yeah, because you don't compete.
Exactly.
Because you're a mark. You're a glorified wrestling fan who sits there and thinks that you're better than a talent, but when the talent comes up to you and smacks you in the damn face, you count like a little bitch.
Whoa.
You know, that's coming from a man that said I quit. You know, this past
Yeah,
Saturday.
I quit one fucking matchup. You would quit every single one that you were in because you're not a wrestler.